Hello guys, I'm going to be making some amazing Brazilian cheese puffs today. They do have another name, but I dare not say it because I might say it wrong. So just, get used to cheese puffs because they're cheesy, they're puffy, and we're going to be making them right now. I'm going to show you the entire process. This is a really simple recipe, and actually if you have kids at home or you just want to make something really quickly, that's a perfect recipe to start with because it's a quick snack, it's gluten-free, it's cheesy, and basically nothing can go wrong with that. I usually start with the cheese. So the cheese I've chosen is just a mature cheddar. You can go for any cheese you like. I have done Gruyere, I've done some hard Parmesan cheese. It's really up to you what you like. It's the flavor you prefer, but I find this one does really well with everyone, so everyone accepts this one. Gruyere can be quite strong, so I tend to stay away from it when I have someone coming around who's a bit fussy, or maybe for the kids as well. And I just blitz it up, which is super simple, and then I'm going to reserve a tiny amount. So I'm going to take my spoon and I just take out a tiny amount, basically to sprinkle later. Not a lot, just a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. All you do now is drop in all of the remaining ingredients, and it's super simple. You may have noticed, by the way, in my kitchen it's quite loud. There's always something on. There might be the fridge, there might be the gas hob, there might be the oven. There's always something going on. So at the moment I'm heating up my oven because that's what you need to do when you make these cheese puffs. Heat it up really good and high so that they can puff up straight away and they don't stay really tight, because you don't want that. You want some really puffy, fluffy stuff. Add in our milk. Again, if you wanted to make this a dairy-free option, you can, of course. You need to obviously check out what you're going to do with the cheese, but you could also opt for any other soy milk, almond milk, whichever you like. I go for some oil, for some salt, put some sea salt. I go for an egg. Then I use tapioca flour. Now, you can also use arrowroot flour. Technically they are different and they do produce slightly different results, but I find this recipe doesn't make a difference. So if tapioca flour is something you can get more easily, then I would definitely go for that. If you can get arrowroot, you can use that one as well. If you wanted to make this with a normal flour at home, you could probably try just a normal plain flour. The texture might be slightly different and not as nice and gooey inside because the tapioca sort of creates this gooey flavor, but you can of course also use that if you like at home. And then I'm just going to pop that right in. And then we're just going to mix it. And that's already it. I'm still getting used to my new kitchen really, because you just don't quite know where things are nowadays still. So I'm just getting used to the ins and outs of my cupboards. Right, let's mix this around and then I'm going to show you what it looks like. That was already it. It's all mixed up, it's all ready to go. I'll tell you a couple of really cool things. On my blog, and I will share this link with you in the description below, you can find a cool version of this recipe which I make with chorizo and also some chives. You could add in any kind of nice toppings or flavorings you like. I really do like the chorizo version because I'm currently pregnant. I can't really eat chorizo so much. So I'm just going to opt for the normal standard version, and it gives you a great opportunity to understand the basic recipe. This is basically what it should look like. If a little bit of dough sticks to the sides, just scrape it down a little bit and then give it another quick mix around. I'm just going to pour it right into my prepared oiled muffin mold. I quite like it when they're nice and small. When you bake them, you don't have to have them too big. You just pour it in. Just go right for it. About halfway, I'd say. Once you've done that, you can obviously clean up the sides a little bit so that you don't have this in the way. You can use a kitchen towel, you can just use your plain hands and just pop the excess mixture onto the mixing bowl. I tend to do that because I don't want this to burn. There's extra batter that always tends to burn and I really don't like that, so I just use this. Or you could use one of those squeezy bottles. There's these squeezy bottles that really help you portion stuff. That's cool as well. Totally up to you really. I tend to keep things simple and fast. And then I'm just going to sprinkle over a little bit of cheese here and there to then finish it off. And then we're just going to bake it in the oven, probably for about 10 to 15 minutes. You'll see them puff up really well. And I'm going to take them out and I'm going to show you what they look like from the inside. It is cheese puff time, so let's get them out. So They look amazing and I'm totally up for trying one. I'm going to show you what they look like. They are perfectly puffy, cheesy, golden snacks of yumminess, packed with cheese and gluten-free goodness. I don't know how else to explain it, but I'm just going to actually try one now. They should really look like this. They don't always look perfect and like perfect shape, but that's exactly what you want. You want a nice puffy Brazilian cheese puff, and you actually want to eat them while they're still warm. Not really hot, but warm. Okay. You see the inside? Oh my god. This is just perfect. They are perfectly gooey inside, but perfectly, look at that. That, guys, is what the tapioca does to your wonderful cheese puff. You see this gooiness? It's just so perfect. And that's what you want. Imagine you had chorizo inside and have this wonderful, crunchy, meaty extra. So do make sure you try that and follow the link below to my blog to find the chorizo version of this, or just make this one if you like. And make sure to tune in next time and subscribe to my channel for more amazing recipes like this one. See you guys next time.